What's going on, beautiful people? Jace with Heathen Army here. Welcome back to my journey to better health, wellness, strength, and conditioning. Week 2. And man, it's been a kind of a tough week. Mental warfare for sure. And this is the appropriate shirt that I should be wearing, right? Because even though I struggled with my mindset, I struggled from a mental health perspective off and on this week. I didn't quit, and I think that's the most important thing. So, shout out to the Team Never Quit Foundation, founded by Marcus Luttrell. If you haven't had a chance to go check them out or know who they are, visit teamneverquit.com. I'll put the link down in the description. Get you some cool swag. They are a passionate organization helping veterans as well as first responders and also families of those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. So it's a great organization, and definitely go check them out. Team Never Quit. I've been following them for quite some time, and definitely get you some cool swag. These shirts are pretty awesome. But yeah, week 2. Here we go. This is not a week that I weighed in, so I have no idea where I am weight-wise or what my weight loss has been. Diet, let's talk about, or I like to say nutrition, was again not perfect. As long as I'm not stacking the bad eating and it's a one-off situation, I'm okay with that, right? As long as I'm trending in the right direction with eating healthier more often than I'm not, that's a win for me. I don't know that I'll ever be 100% on point with the diet because I just like food. There's going to be times where I'm going to have a cheeseburger. Again, it's about balance and moderation, and that's kind of what I follow, and so far seeing good success, right? So, but yeah, from a mental standpoint, it was just battleground zero, man. I kind of flipped the script. So last week for week 1, I did strength Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and this week, and then cardio I did Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which was a lot of cardio. Especially since I also do some small amount of low impact cardio for the strength days as well. But this week I flipped the script. So strength training Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and cardio Tuesday, Thursday. And so that's, to me, I think that feels a lot better to me. And then just do whatever I want to do on Saturdays. More like a functional type workout, yard work, cut the grass, edging, all that stuff takes sometimes a lot of effort. I have 2 different properties that I have to manage from a landscaping perspective, so that's a pretty long weekend some weekends, and a lot of activity, a lot of movement. So that's good. Sometimes I do throw in, like last week, I did throw in a strength session on Saturday. This weekend, I probably won't. I'll be doing more of the functional type stuff, right? The yard work and things like that will take care of burning some calories and getting in some movement, right? That's the key thing. But yeah, the workouts, Monday strength, and you'll see the running workouts. I captured some good video footage of some of the exercises that I'm doing from a strength perspective. I always do my mat work. I mentioned that in the week 1 video. Leg raises, side leg raises, planks, push-ups. All those are very important, like for core strength and things like that. So scissor kicks is the other exercise that I also do quite frequently. Heck, I even do, arm circles, arm raises, no weights, just moving my arms up over my head and back down. These little things I think are really important to do. Especially when you're first starting out, and just getting those joints moving and practicing some movement that you may not be doing, regularly, right? So that was pretty good from this week's perspective. The mat work, as you can see, I got into some push-ups, I did some planks, I did my leg raises, side leg raises, etc. I always do my warm-up. So as you can see there, I've got that little Fit Nation stationary bike. So I do a 5-minute warm-up and a 5-minute cool down through my strength session. So that's just, again, as I mentioned in week 1, it's something I like to do. But yeah, I got into some decline, flat, and incline bench press for chest, and put in some decent volume this week, a little bit more. I also upped the weight through each set as well. Remember, I'm not following anything specific here, just putting in the reps. And trying to, just do it that way, and adding weight, obviously, continuing to try and build muscle, trying to get stronger. And then also on Wednesday, got in a good squat session, shoulder presses, and I also did some rows. I didn't capture that on camera, and that went okay. I struggled a little bit on the squats, just getting comfortable under the weight. Even though I'm in a Smith machine, like I said, I'm kind of locked in there. I can't imagine if I was in my open power rack, I probably would have struggled a bit more. I eventually will get there though, because I just think that's much better. But the Smith machine is working really well from that perspective. And again, added weight, as you can see in the video. Start out lighter and then just continuing to add weight there as well, just like on the chest workout with the decline, flat, and incline presses, right? Continuing to add weight through the sets. Not going to failure or anything like that at this point. So yeah, I think just the mindset, this week is just rough. You're just never going to have, it's never going to be perfect. I battle a lot of things, like I'm sure a lot of you do as well. And you just have to overcome it. You just got to keep fighting. And it's definitely something I'm going to talk more about as I march down this journey. But yeah, I'm excited. Week 2, I'm kind of excited to see what I weigh next week. I'm going to do a weigh-in. And so I will share my weight, and we'll see what kind of progress I've made from the first 2 weeks of kicking off my journey. But yeah, it's... definitely was a little bit of a struggle, more so this week than last week. I think my Tuesday cardio session, man, that joker was brutal. You just, whatever you're using, if you're running, if you're cycling, if you're on an elliptical, if you're on a treadmill, whatever it is, some days it's just, your mind's not there. And that's really what happened on Tuesday. I got it done, as you can see. 40 minutes, both sessions. And I'll tell you, Thursday's cardio session was amazing. And one of the things that I mentioned in my first week one video, can't talk, is that I use the cardio for mental health reasons, right? Improving my mental health. And it truly is sweating out the stress. So much so that I this week we launched a new blog post on it. So please go check that out on our Heathen Army Fitness website, heathenarmyfitness.com. Check out the other blog posts that are there. We're going to continue to push content to the website. But yeah, it is. Thursday's cardio session was amazing from that perspective. And I really pushed it pretty hard. So I would not have considered that a low intensity steady state workout, even though I went 40 minutes. I was beating myself up pretty good. If you look at the image of Thursday's cardio session of the front panel, you can see that the light goes up a little higher in that dial than it did on the Tuesday cardio session. So, but yeah, I'm right on point. I think I'm putting in a lot of work. Again, from a movement perspective, that the exercise, the strength training and cardio combination, along with about 90% there with my nutrition, it's a pretty good recipe. Again, I just need to make sure. I've got issues with food. And that's another thing that I could probably spend a lot of time talking about. But yeah, so as long as I'm not stacking those bad eating times, or what I would say unhealthier food choices that I'm making. These are choices that I'm making. because I just love certain things. I love cheeseburgers and fries, man, you know? So I just need to make sure I don't stack those. Balance and moderation are two very key words. If you're on your fitness journey, you're on your weight loss journey, whatever it is that you're doing, could be just an overall wellness journey. Balance and moderation is definitely something to keep in mind. So, but that's it. Moving on to week 3. We're going to weigh in next week. I'm looking forward to that. Definitely excited about where I am overall. I definitely consider, even though I had quite a few demons to battle this week, I definitely consider, week 2 a success as well. So, please drop on over to the Heathen Army Fitness YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe our content. Thanks. I'm Jace with Heathen Army. See you.